Today, the future belongs to electric cars. And if we talk about today's EV revolution, one name is heard the most: Elon Musk and his Tesla. His dominance over the EV market is clearly visible. Worldwide, he has proved that tomorrow will run on batteries and petrol diesel will become history. But in the meantime, something has happened that has shaken the EV industry. India has launched an electric car whose price has stunned the whole world. The cheapest EV for just $4,900, that is about 4 lakh rupees, which has become a topic of discussion, not only in India but also at the international level. When the world was thinking that the next big innovation would come from America, Japan, or Europe, then India took such a step that all the rules of the EV market have started changing. Now the question arises, what is it in this Indian EV that is making it a game changer? What technology has been used at such a low price? And does this car really have the power to compete with big brands like Tesla? In this video, we will know how this small-looking car of India is going to bring a big storm in the world of EV and how it is going to affect not only India but also companies of countries like America and China. But before that, if you also want to get the latest and biggest news related to technology first, then definitely subscribe to the channel, because here we bring the same things which the world hides, and that too in very simple language. Before knowing about that electric car of India, which has become a topic of discussion in the global market, today it is important to first understand in which direction the EV market of India is going, because this story is not just about a car. It is the story of the whole change in which India is gradually becoming a leader from a follower. Till a few years ago, India was considered to be far behind in the EV sector. People used to think that electric cars are only a thing of America, Europe, or China. But now the situation has changed. The speed with which India has jumped into the EV sector can surprise anyone. If we talk about figures, then India sold around 15 lakh electric vehicles in the year 2023. Yes, 15 lakh. And these included not only two-wheelers or three-wheelers, but also a large number of four-wheelers. These figures in themselves show that electric vehicles in India are no longer just the future. They have now become the present. And what's more important is that this growth has not only reached metro cities, but also small towns and villages. The Indian government is also strongly supporting this change. Schemes like FAME2, tax exemption on EV battery, swapping policy, and heavy investment in charging infrastructure. All these together are turning India into an EV hub, and this is the reason why today global companies which till yesterday considered India only a consumer market are now rushing to set up manufacturing plants here, be it Tesla or Volkswagen, Hyundai or BYD. Every company wants to be a part of India's EV race. But India is not just dependent on others. The country's domestic companies like Tata Motors, Mahindra, Ola Electric, and Ather Energy have achieved such a position on their own that they are now making a mark in markets like China and America. Especially Tata Motors, which has won the trust of the Indian public by giving affordable and reliable models like Nexon E-Five and Tiago EV. At the same time, Ola Electric not only created a stir in the market with its scooter, but also made records in manufacturing and has surprised the world not only in terms of price, but also in innovation. From solid-state batteries to swappable battery systems, many companies are working on technologies that can make the future even more accessible and cheaper. Also, India's focuses on mass-market EV, that is, good range, less charging time, and better service at an affordable price for the common man. And this is what makes India special in the global market. While Western countries are still charging premium prices by keeping EVs in the luxury segment, India is showing the whole world by launching an EV priced at less than $4,900, 4 lakh rupees, that sustainability is not just a game of the rich. It is the right of every person. And when the world thought innovation would only come from the US or Japan, India has done what no one had imagined. India's EV journey has just begun, but the pace is such that it is unstoppable. In the next few years, India could become the third largest EVs market in the world, and companies like Tesla could face a tough competition from India's EV exports. So when you hear about an Indian EV that has caught the attention of the whole world, not just for its price, but for its design, range, and technology, remember, this is not just the story of a car. This is the story of a country that was once behind, but is now showing the way to the world. Let's talk about the electric car from India that has made the big EV companies of Western countries think. Companies that thought for years that the EV sector would remain under their control only. Now a small Indian startup has alerted them. We are talking about Vave, India's first solar-powered electric car, which Pune-based company Vave Mobility introduced to the world at the Auto Expo 2025. Vave Ava is as revolutionary as it looks. Its design is compact, which is perfect for the narrow streets and traffic-filled roads of cities. But its real magic is hidden in the technology inside it, because this car runs on sunlight. Yes, this is India's first electric car that can be charged by solar panels. That is, in daylight, this car can charge itself without spending electricity. And this is why the world's big EV brands like Tesla, BYD, Nissan, and Hyundai are forced to think about how such a big technological leap was made possible by an emerging economy like India. The biggest feature of Vave Ava is its ultra-affordable price tag, available for around 4 lakh rupees, about $4,900. This car has become the cheapest solar EV in the world, at a time when companies like Tesla are preparing to sell even their cheapest car for more than $25,000. Vave Mobility has created a model that is not only cheap, but also durable, smart, and completely tailored to Indian needs. Now the question arises, what exactly is available in this car at such a low price? So let's take a look inside. First of all, talking about its battery system, it has a lithium-ion battery that gives a range of about 250 kilometers on a full charge. But if you park the car in sunlight, the solar panels on its roof add an additional free range of about 10 to 12 kilometers every day, meaning many people will not need a charger for a week. Apart from this, the body of this car is made of ultra-lightweight aluminum and fiber composite, which reduces its weight and does not put load on the battery. Due to this, it gets a long range even with a low power battery, and that is where its cost is also low. That is, it has neither expensive motors nor unnecessary features that increase the price of the car. It is a very smart, simple, and solar-focused design. Another interesting thing about Vave Ava is that it has been specially designed for urban users. Its size is so compact that it can be easily parked like a big bike. From the inside, it gives the experience of a mini car in which 2 adults and a child can sit comfortably. Additionally, it comes with essential features like air conditioning, smart touchscreen, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay support, which is nothing short of a miracle at this price. Now, let's talk about its global impact. When the world saw this car, the first reaction was such a cheap EV that too solar-powered. Many global experts believe that if such models are manufactured on a large scale, then the EV transition can happen very fast in developing countries. And this thinking has forced BYD, Tesla, and many European brands to make new strategies. Today, when the world is battling climate change and every country is trying to reduce carbon emissions, innovations like Vave Eva can prove to be game changers. This car is not just a product. It is an idea, a statement that innovation is not the monopoly of rich countries. India has once again proved that even with limited resources, when there is vision and passion, the world can be given a new direction. Vave Ava is not just the face of India's EV industry, but it is also the announcement of India's grand entry in the global EV race, a story that started with a dream which is turning into an EV revolution today. Behind every big revolution, there is a small and true dream. Vave Eva is not just an electric car. It is the result of a thought that understands the needs of the common citizens of India and the reality of the environment. Behind this car is Vave Mobility, a Pune-based startup which chose practicality, simplicity, and sustainability as its path instead of the technical glitz of big companies. Vave Mobility started with a very simple but deep thought. Can an EV be made in India that does not burden the pocket of the common man but also does not compromise on technology? Its founder Sarangadam, who is an engineer and an environment lover, came forward with this thought. He believed that in a country like India, EV can be successful only when it is not only affordable but also easy to drive and charge. And this is how the vision that gave birth to the Vive Eva was born. A car that runs on the sun, consumes less power, and is perfect for crowded cities. But the journey was not easy. When Sarang shared the idea with people, many laughed. Such a cheap EV that too powered by solar and in India. Such questions and doubts started pouring in. They chose a design that solves multiple problems at once, making the body of the car from ultra-light materials to reduce power consumption. Installing solar panels on the roof so that charging is free in daylight. And most importantly, integrating the electric drive system in such a smart way that the car can run up to 250 kilometers even on low battery. This wasn't just a Jew, it was an example of Indian genius, and today this thinking has made them a topic of discussion not only across the country but also among EV experts around the world. Now, if we talk about the company's future plans, Vive Mobility is not going to stop at just one car. Their next focus is a 4-seater family EV, which is being prepared for the middle-class family on a low budget. Apart from this, the company is also innovating on battery technology and solar integration so that more fuel-free and sustainable transport options can be provided in the future. VA's plans are not limited to India only. Their team is already exploring possibilities for markets like Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. Fuel is expensive in these countries and solar energy is available in abundance, and this is the reason why cars like Viva can bring revolution there too. Apart from this, the company is also planning to bring different variants for ride-sharing and EV commercial use. So it's a small car, but the idea behind it is big. This car isn't just a machine. It's a movement that shows that global technological change can start from India. At a time when companies like Tesla are trying to enter the affordable EV segment, Vive Mobility has already done that, and that too without any fanfare, without any hype, and with utmost delicacy. Vive Eva is proof that when the vision is clear, the thinking is local and the technology is smart. A small team can shake up big giants, and that's perhaps the biggest win for India. If you found this video informative and inspiring, subscribe to the channel now. We bring you such interesting and innovative technology stories in simple language. And first of all, also press the bell icon so that you get an instant update the next time a new revolution or breaking EV innovation comes out. Comment below and let us know what are your thoughts on Vive Eva and what is the next tech story you want to see. Your support is our strength.